Dang, y'all. It's been 2 years. How did that happen? I want to just do a real quick retrospective here of some clips from my old videos over the past couple of years. After that, I'm gonna do a thank you, and at the very end of the video, for those of you who don't already know about it, I am going to tell you about this really amazing, awesome, super cool I'm really getting my money's worth out of my thesaurus right now. I'm going to tell you about this great way that you can get access to a secret YouTube playlist, and this secret unlisted YouTube playlist has 26 different secret unlisted ASMR videos from 26 different ASMR content creators. So if you stick around until the very end of the video, or hey, if you even want to just skip to that part, I'll put the timestamp right here. I really want to run through a little history on this channel. I really want to give you a thank you, but honestly, if you want to skip to that part, to me, that's the most important part of what's going on right now. So if you want to skip to that part, I'm going to tell you how you can get access to this awesome secret playlist. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey guys. Hey. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. So it's been a year. Hello. Hey. Hello. Hey. 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 Oh, hello. There's some of you who have been with me since pretty much the very beginning. I'm looking at you, Melanie Ray. There are some of you who have been with me since very early on. There are some of you who maybe only found me a few months ago, but you've been really active on my channel since then. I'm so grateful for all of you. I started recording videos on just the internal camera on an old hand-me-down MacBook, and I used the photo booth app on that MacBook. So my earliest videos, you might notice, are all backwards. The image is reversed. I used just that camera, which would get really noisy because the computer was super old and the fan would keep turning on as the computer heated up. I had no idea what I was doing. For a backdrop, I used this kind of drab blue sheet that I bought at a dollar store, and I hung it from like a rope that I attached to my walls. I hung it from the rope with clothespins. So I used that, and then I did invest about $100 in a Zoom H1, which some of you will know is a combination USB mic and recorder. These days, I look back on that as a really smart investment because it was a good starter mic, and I still use it to this day. I'm using it at this very moment because I hook it up to my 3DO. But at the time, it was a huge investment for me. I was going through a really, really financially difficult time. I was doing the single mom thing. Times were really tough. Spending $100 on a mic was a big deal to me. I didn't know if my channel would be successful or if I would even like it or if any of you would like me. So I was literally gambling on myself at that point. And I was terrified. If any of you out there are interested in starting a big new project, whether it's a ASMR channel, a YouTube channel, or anything like that, I really recommend that you take notes or send detailed emails to a friend about how you're feeling about it, because now that I've been doing this for 2 years, this is like my world now, and this is my community, and it seems so normal to me in a sense, like this is just my life. But I remember vaguely 2 years ago that this was the most terrifying thing I had ever done. It was so scary, just because I'd never done anything like this. I'd done a lot of acting and creative projects, but nothing on this scale, nothing that was quite this public, or that I had really high hopes for this that were a little bit different than anything I had ever done before. Not to mention that I had never been in quite as desperate a personal and financial situation before as I was at that time. So taking this kind of risk seemed that much crazier to me. And it went well. I loved it. Over the past couple of years, I've had a lot of people leave comments along the lines of, you're so great, you're my favorite. And that's one of the great things about ASMR, because it's so subjective. There's a lot of skill and technology to it, but it really truly is an art in that sense, in that the appreciation of it is, I think, more subjective than a lot of other things we see on YouTube. But a lot of people would say things like, I don't know why you don't have more subscribers, which is very kind and well-intentioned. And, certainly the vain part of me enjoyed seeing those comments. But at the same time, I'm so grateful for the slow, steady growth that I had, because I have really been able to grow with my channel. Some YouTubers see exponential growth, or they go viral, their channels really blow up really quickly. And, I'm sure that has incredible benefits too. It's kind of like being thrown in the deep end of a pool when you can't swim. But to be perfectly honest, if I had gotten to 30,000 subscribers early on, I probably couldn't have handled it. It would have been too much for me. I've been able to kind of slowly adapt with my channel. My steady growth has allowed me to really build up a connection with my viewers, to get to know you all. And while I totally welcome the growth of my channel, and I love that as my subscriber numbers go up, that represents to me a greater number of people who I'm able to help, a greater number of people who are able to give me feedback. And this channel depends so much on your feedback. I recently had my most successful video ever. While I'm recording this, that otoscope video roleplay that I made recently, it has like over 300,000 views, which is huge for me, especially because it only happened in the space of a couple weeks. And that was based on the requests of a few subscribers. This is very much a channel that I sort of create and direct the content here. I very much feel like my subscribers, my viewers, the people who follow me on my social media channels, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, people who give me feedback, it's like you all are shareholders. You're shareholders in the sense that you all benefit from the success of this channel, and you're all shareholders in the sense that you absolutely have a say in the direction that this channel goes in. Whether a particular video gets certain positive comments, or whether a certain video gets a specific amount of views, that kind of stuff really does guide the type of content that I make. And I'm so grateful for your involvement in this channel, because y'all don't just support this channel, you have in a very real way helped to create it. It's crazy how much has happened with me over the past couple of years. Not too long before this channel started, I had become a single mom. I was in a really difficult, really challenging place in my life. And since then, since I started this channel, I've grown so much personally, but I found love, I got married, I had a baby, and throughout all that, I've been through a lot of big personal challenges and big personal triumphs and joys. These past couple of years have just been packed, and the common thread throughout it all has been you. I came to a crossroads after my daughter was born, where I realized that I wasn't going to be able to keep my job and continue creating content for this channel. So I left my job, because I knew that it was a risk, but when it came down to it, I couldn't imagine leaving you all. I couldn't imagine leaving this. I took this leap of faith that if I just focused on creating quality content, if I focused on being true to my creative vision while also keeping you all in mind and respecting why you're here and why you subscribed, I thought that if I just stuck with that, I could make something that would work for all of us. And it is. It's working between the ad revenue for this channel and the revenue that I get on Patreon from my Patreon patrons. Big shout out to my Patreon patrons. I'm making it work. It's amazing. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. I could talk forever about how insanely grateful I am and how incredibly full my heart feels when I think about where I am, where this channel has brought me, and the role that you all have played in getting us here. I'm so grateful. I minored in creative writing in college with my first degree. I consider myself pretty good with words, but I can't even find them right now. I'm just so grateful. Please know that. I get all these amazing messages, comments from so many of you all the time, saying these really kind things about the positive ways that my videos have impacted your life, and I can't begin to fathom how to express to you the positive difference that you have made in my life. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me right now. It means the world to me. It truly does. And I am so much looking forward to where we go next. Hey y'all, it's JB. I'm interrupting your regularly scheduled viewing here on my channel to talk to you about a really exciting project that I've been working on in conjunction with a whole bunch of other ASMR content creators. If you go down to the description box, you'll find a link that will take you to an online ASMR community fundraiser. A whole bunch of other content creators and I have teamed up to support an amazing nonprofit organization called Pajama Program. By donating any amount to this fundraiser, as a thank you, you'll be emailed a link to a secret YouTube playlist of ASMR videos that were provided especially for this fundraiser. These are videos that aren't publicly available on YouTube. You can only access them via direct link, and they're all ad-free. Pajama Program has spent the past 15 years providing new pajamas and books to children in homeless shelters, group homes, and foster care throughout the U.S. Many of these children have been abandoned, abused, or neglected. Most of these children have never enjoyed the comfort of having a parent tuck them in at bedtime. These two simple gifts of pajamas and a book show these children that someone cares. Sometimes these are the only new things these children have ever received. Since so many of us in the ASMR community use ASMR videos as part of a comforting bedtime routine, I thought that this charity, one that brings children in need a little comfort during a really difficult time, was one that we could all easily find room for in our hearts. Pajama Program has received a 4-star rating at Charity Navigator, and to learn more you can visit them at www.pajamaprogram.org. All donations go directly to them. I hope you'll consider making a donation to this fundraiser. It's been so exciting to work on a project like this where ASMR viewers and content creators can join up and do something to make the world a little bit of a better place. Thank you so much for your time, and please let me know if you have any questions. Y'all are the best, and it's such an honor to be a part of this community act of kindness with all of you.